Okay, we're going to start with the nation. Southwest governors go into massive food production. Rivers G27 lawmakers remain PDP members. Court rules. Argungu replaces Arashe as PSC chair. Eagles World Cup qualification shaky. Alleged 423 billion naira fraud. EFCC raises team to probe El Rufai and others. Nigeria conducive for business, Edwin tells multinationals. And Sirika's in-law failed to execute 2.8 billion naira contract, ex-director tells court. Okay, which story?
I have the major headline. And Southwest governors had their meeting hosted by the governor of Lagos State yesterday, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, where they unanimously just gave him chairman of the forum in replacement for late Governor Akeredolu, who held the position quite honorably when he was alive. And then in that meeting, they also, one of the key things they discussed was food security, where they immediately directed all their commissioners of agriculture of all southwestern states to begin to meet and work up a template that would ensure collaboration based on the state's comparative advantage. So I'm looking and expecting Osun and Oyo to increase production of food, because those are the strength areas in the southwest. They also, like I said earlier, voted and appointed Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu as the next governor. In that meeting also, they commended the federal government for what they are doing on food security. And then they went on to talk about some decayed roads in the geopolitical zone. I love that the first one was the Lagos-Songota to Abeokuta road. That road is a death trap. The Ibadan to Ilesha Expressway, the Akure to Ado-Ekiti Highway, the Ibadan-Oyo-Ogbomosho to Ilorin Highway, and all the governors that attended agreed that these are areas that they would like the federal government to intervene.
Yeah.
Most of them are federal roads.
Okay.
So they appointed Sanwo-Olu. Congratulations to Governor Sanwo-Olu. I'm hoping that, the federal roads within Lagos, the ones I've been talking with Governor about, when you are trying to ascend the Igomu Bridge now to relay the trap, we are now climbing the Kini, or you go through Breweries to cut it off and join at Eric Moore. It still is trap. And expose us to the boys like that.
I have the tripartite committee on national minimum wage. They are going to be taking their reports to the president after the labor leaders return from the International Labour Organization conference that is being held in Geneva, Switzerland. So the panel, as we know, it comprises of representatives of the federal government, the labor and organized private sector, OPS, and they ended negotiations on Friday. They said at the close of talks, the government team and the OPS representatives proposed 62,000 naira as minimum wage, while Labour proposed 250,000 naira. We have the representatives for the governor, Hope Uzodinma, who is a technical member. He said that the Nigerian Governors Forum the states might not be able to pay this 62,000 naira. Anyways, they're saying that the formal representation of the report will be made to the president upon the return of the leadership of Switzerland, and then the leadership at International Labour Conference. Then the Assistant General Secretary of NLC, Chris Onyeka, has reaffirmed the position of Labour leadership that only 250,000 is acceptable as minimum wage. So it seems we're still at an impasse, but we'll hear, what comes of it when they finally present this to the president. And then once he assents, then it will go to the National Assembly.
All right, so the federal government remains committed. So yesterday, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale, met with Microsoft Nigeria in Abuja. And he said that the federal government remains committed to creating conducive environment for foreign investors to expand their business in Nigeria. And he said that the administration is committed definitely to ensure that they have a very supportive place to expand their business. He was speaking with the country manager, Olatomiwa Williams. Says that their meeting signifies a crucial step towards establishing a collaborative relationship that will drive economic growth and innovation in Nigeria. So he was also appreciating Microsoft's presence in Nigeria and the fact that they've been able to employ quite a bit of Nigerians. Said we understand the strategic importance of sector leaders like Microsoft, their commitment and potential to collaborate with us in areas such as cybersecurity, youth upskilling, and others which are vital for the economic growth.
So yesterday, the Green Eagles, Super Eagles, sorry, lost their match to Benin Republic at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan yesterday. They has brought them now to the second from the bottom on their group. So their chances for winning the World Cup qualifier are becoming slim. A lot of Nigerians are very sad about their because the last match with South Africa, it was Zimbabwe. Sorry, it was a 1-1 draw, so they had to win this to be on top. The Cheetahs of Benin Republic have flown with 7 points, and we are still down. I think 3 points. He's the coach.
The coach.
New coach.
And he's the coach.
He's a new coach now. They
want to kill him on Twitter.
I was seeing some clusters of men all over the place, and they're talking about just saying Finidi George.
Even when I was coming, I was saying this has to even be a hot topic because they were arguing out here.
Yes, now.
And there were some people who were blaming Finidi George, and the sports for TVC was saying it's not Finidi George's fault. Why would they bring a coach? They knew their coach was leaving. Why just it take 3 weeks to the qualifier? You don't have any.
Anyways, it's not our hot topic. Let's move on to the.
It's not.
To the coach.
Actually, a hot topic.
Smuggled Nigerian petrol floods West African markets, sells at 1,700 to the litre. Southwest Governors Forum insists on state police elect Sanwo-Olu as chair. Reps propose rotational presidency, 6-year single term. Police foil American suicide attempt on 3rd mainland bridge. 2.7 billion naira fraud. Ex-directors testifies against Sirika. Tinubu removes Arashi as PSC chair, appoints Argungu. FG services debt with $2.2 billion in 5 months, says CBN. And minimum wage, Labour insists on 250,000 naira with Tinubu's verdict. Okay.
So, major headline, the Nigerian customs boss was addressing press yesterday, and he mentioned that our fuel, where we they suffer the manage here, since subsidy was removed, and started selling ridiculously in West African countries from as high as 1,450 to 1,700 per litre across our border countries. And Nigerians are the ones in the business of smuggling the fuel across the border, and they are partnering with the office of the NSA to curb this. According to him, they are working assiduously with empowered by the law creating the custom service to curb it. So he called out on the border states that are with the highest cases of evacuation. Kebbi and Katsina are those states where you see more of that happening. And when they get there, of course, because of the difference, they are making money. So the custom has launched an operation Whirlwind under the office of the NSA, which we deal with them. And I hope that they're able to.
Okay.
All right, let's go on.
To comment on this, Sham. Yes, I just wanted to say, when I was going to Benin, I saw, where they smuggle these cars, where these cars with the
big tanks.
They were doing it there. There was custom, immigration. Everybody was there, and they are making those cars. Yes, so we are all complicit.
Yeah. Okay, tell me something I don't know. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.